Peace. Peace, peace, peace. What the heck is that? What's good, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing well. Live from Southeast Asia. Yeah, I'm just checking in, you know what I mean, Captain Avatar. But don't, Southeast Asia. Yeah, I'm just checking in, you know what I mean, Captain Avatar. But don't, so everybody would know Captain Avatar is also father of the pack. Those are my two personalities. You know what I mean? And yeah, right now I'm Captain Avatar. I'm always father of the pack. I'm always Ethan, and I'm brother Hakeem. You know what I'm saying? Or at all times. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Yeah, enjoying my life. You know what I mean? That's the subject of the talk or the lie. You know, enjoy life. Let me. Yep. Yep. It's always. It ain't always something. We always create certain stuff. You know, I didn't invested so much time into the social media. You know, it's weird. It's funny. I actually got monetized. You know, my other page, Father of the Pack. I got monetized, and they actually demonetized me. They put me out of the program because I had reposted some. I did post some videos that was on like content that was just. Hey, what's up, family? How you doing? Yeah, I'm just it's all good. You know, I'm just chilling, trying to beat this heat. Yeah, I'm just it's all good. You know, I'm just chilling, trying to beat this heat a little bit. Good looking. I appreciate that. Appreciate the heart me. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. What's been up? I've been trying to get on yours, but see, one thing I'm starting to notice. Well, I gotta. Did you say you good? You just got some of my. Oh, good stuff. No, that's what's up. I can't wait for you to get an experience. You know, accomplish your goal. You know, get where you trying to get. Cause yeah, I know you're gonna feel very, very good, very accomplished once you make it over here. And one thing I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, get you some rest. Cause you're gonna need it. Cause I'm really just getting right. My body is just really getting right. You know, even though I've been in the gym a couple days here and there. No, I actually didn't. I didn't. You know, I'm like kind of like a. You know, I'm like a one of them type people. You know, I ain't. You know, I had my views with certain vaccinations and different stuff like that. So, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm really just getting right. It took. I've been there 2 weeks, right? And it took me, yeah, my guts, and just a couple days. It don't work like that. It's something about the air over here. Now I know I can speak. It wasn't so much my stomach. It was like my brain. Now I can speak. It wasn't so much my stomach. It was like my breathing. Like every morning I would have like phlegm. It's something about the air, something the air do to you until you get used to it. Like now I'm kind of like used to the air or the climate or whatever. Yeah, that took long. I don't know. Yeah, it was just like, you know, and then really, I'm gonna be honest with you, being as though when you get here, We like 12 hours. I was saying 17, tripping. We're 12 hours apart from the East Coast. Let's say from the East Coast of the United States. So I don't. You actually, I'm talking. I know that you understand. I know that you understand like some higher stuff, but you actually shift into another dimension. You in another world when you come over here. Trust and believe you shifting into a whole nother world, a whole nother reality. Believe that. And it will take your body. It takes time for your body and your consciousness, your spirit, your soul, everything to like catch up with and be, to be right. So I don't know. That's the best way I can put it. But I'm just really getting right in the last 2 days. Yeah. Thanks for the roses. Thanks for the roses. The roses. Thanks for the roses. I get it. I understand it. You know what I mean? I get it. Like being as though we creating reality. Reality has so many different. Like being as though we creating reality. Reality has so many different. It's so many different realities. We live. This is a multi. I think I'm gonna be here. It's so many different realities. We live. This is a multi. I think I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here maybe until I get ready to go. Cause really, I'm going to Oh, it's freezing. Yeah, this just the internet. The internet here. Can you see me clear now? Can you see me clear now? I hope so. Cause the internet it is what it is. Okay. Yeah, but wow. Yeah. I can't help a lot with welcome back. Is it better? Is it a little bit better now? I'm pretty sure it's a little hesitation, but I think I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay here for. I'm stay here until my next. Oh, okay, good. I'm gonna stay here until I want to go to Thailand and Vietnam. I want to go to all the countries, but I don't know. I'll probably be here for another. I don't know. Well, here I'm gonna be here for another 2 weeks, but I want to go to Angkor Wat. That's in the city of Siem Reap. I want to go there, so I'll be going there. I'll still be in Cambodia, but I'll be going to another city. I'm gonna go there and spend some time there, and then from there, I'll figure out where I will go next. Whether in Thailand, Vietnam, I'm even Philippines. I'm gonna try to hit Laos. All these places. Vietnam. I'm trying to hit all of these places, but yeah, what I was saying about like the reality thing though, like we all have our opinions about stuff. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? It is what you think it is for your reality. Like what I'm saying. My thing is, if you want to take stuff, then take it. And then you got people that don't want to take it. Okay, but then they don't take it. You know what I'm saying? One way or the other, whatever your mind, whatever your mind say it is, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So. Everything is mine, so that's what it is. So, but no, other than that, everything is really kind of chill. It's chill here. It's like it's mad different. From what I've observed on from what like watching stuff about Thailand and stuff like that, I think Thailand compared to Cambodia is more of a yeah, I mean, we some tropical people by nature anyway, so it's not that bad. The heat don't get me like that, but it's hot. You see me sweat. I got the air on and I got the door open, so and I just got out the shower, so it's hot, but it ain't. If you ever been to Florida, it reminds you like how it is when you're down south, like when you in South Carolina, Florida, Georgia. Like when it's hot down there, that's what it reminds you of. It's a little different because, of course, this is it's a different realm. It's a different world, but it's similar. Hey, we tropical by nature, so you be alright. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, right. It's yeah. He cool. My body relatively adjusts to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you adjust to it. You know what I mean? But you gotta respect it though. You gotta respect the. I got powder on my chest. I did the old school joint. I can put some powder. I got powder on my chest. But you gotta respect the heat. You know, because I remember when I was in. Yeah, I put the powder. I did the old school joint, right? But when I was in Saudi, right? No, that Saudi heat to put you down though. I'm gonna be honest with you because I remember when we first got to Medina, me and my crew, the ones that traveled, we traveled together. We was running around, you know, we was in Medina, and we was moving around, and yeah, Saudi is nice. Saudi is dope. Saudi is decent, and we was moving around, right? But what I'm saying is, we going to malls, we going to different places, different masjids, you know, mosques, praying and all that stuff, right? Make a long story short, though, in that process of us running around, we wasn't eating and hydrating right. So no, and I'll tell you, in that heat over there, in that desert heat, you can't play with none of this heat. But what I'm saying, in that desert heat will kill you. I shouldn't be saying that. That desert heat will put you out. Believe that. Because, yeah, if you're not hydrating and you're not eating, F1, what's that? What's F1? F1, what's that? What's F1? Oh, okay, yeah. I said that for educational purposes. Yeah, that respect the heat and desert heat and the differences in heat. But if I've had, yeah. You know, they kicked me out the program in my Father the Pack page. I had gotten into the creators program, and but see, I ain't gonna lie. As soon as down crazy. You said 500 pack what? Down crazy. You said 500 pack what? I don't know. You probably misinterpreted. I don't know. You probably misunderstood what I said, but I don't remember saying that in 500. But yeah, but yeah, they messed me up on my other page. You know, they put me out the program. I have a chance to get back in the program in June, and I'm gonna go for it again. But my like they took my views went down so quick. Like my views went down. My views went down. Like as soon as they put me in the program, I'm already like definitely getting like 300 views. I'm getting the little regular stuff like 300 views, 2, 3, 400, 500 views on some joints. You know what I mean? Then I get in the thing and they take me down where it's on like sometimes I'm not even getting. It take me like a whole day to get 24. To get 100 views. Like so it's like. So I just, and that's when they start, that's what made me kind of like, I ain't even care. I just was, they be playing. That's why I just started posting anything. So by me doing that, reposting like something I just wanted to show just because it maybe had a message or something in it for the people. I did that a few times and they like flagged me off for that. So like, so it's cool. I'm gonna get back in it. Now I'm truthfully, thanks for the shares. I see you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you hitting that like button too. I appreciate y'all flooding that like button. Make sure, if anybody who comes in and out, I would advise you to friend up anybody that's in the comments, as well as you can friend me. I will definitely friend you back. I would appreciate it. And yeah, definitely make sure y'all get my gifter. She's also a live hostess. She goes live nearly every day. She's a highly intellectual, highly spiritual individual, highly intelligent. So you can go on her lives and have some good conversations. And her content definitely is likewise the same way. So definitely y'all should link up. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna try to put this one. And for some reason, like my iPhone, I appreciate that. I appreciate you. That my iPhone for some reason can't go live on TikTok on my iPhone here for some reason. And I even up. Well, it's something with Cambodia and TikTok is weird. Like they can't because the lady downstairs that was working in the Oh yeah, somebody else told you that. Yeah. The lady that was working in the restaurant downstairs, me and her had a couple conversations, and she was saying something about China, blah 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 blah. That it's something with really you can't even. I don't even think you could download the app. I don't think you could do something. So I'm like lucky. I'm really glad that while I'm here in this particular country, I can go on. I can go live on this Android I got. No, I had two phones. I got like a Galaxy that wasn't on in the States, but I always use it for other stuff. Just like it used to be my backup phone, and so I just kept it. I like it because I got like a lot of videos and pictures and stuff. You know what I mean? You couldn't hear me? You got a question? Go ahead, ask me a question. Yeah, but make sure you get all of that right, and the stuff like I think I might have said something on a couple of my videos about like make sure your bank information, all your bank stuff, and all that stuff is. Oh yeah, okay, it must have, yeah, because I had a problem when I got here with my bank, because I had a nice little piece of money on my Cash App, and I don't know what the hell went on my mind, because when I was in Korea, it still was working. When I was at the airport in Korea, no, this is just I had two cell phones. Like I got two cell phones, a tablet, and a laptop. So I knew that would cover my my connections and stuff like that. But I'm gonna get another phone though. But I'm just waiting. I'm gonna wait till I'm about to leave here, and I'm gonna buy me another phone. I'll probably get one next week, just because I need a on phone. You know what I'm saying? Because so I need the GPS, because you need the GPS. You know what I mean? You don't want. I can't be. I can't move around like I want to without this. And like I was trying to say with my bank situation, it took me. I had to recover from that because I was only dealing with like a little bit until my other stuff came through for me. So. Yeah, make sure all your bank stuff is done. My other stuff came through for me. So yeah, make sure all your bank stuff is done, is hooked up. They know that you come in here. Make sure you know everything. Now, my advice is if you got PayPal is like PayPal is good. You know what I mean? Like it is good. Yeah, it works, but I'm just saying. But when I tried to put a Cambodian SIM card inside my phone, it when dude put the SIM card in my phone, it wiped out all my stuff. This is when I'm at the airport. Like as soon as I get off the plane, I'm in the joint putting a card in there, right? So dude did that. It wiped off. It cleared my whole thing. It was asking me to set up my whole phone thing again, right? So I'm like, yo. I said I need my bank stuff is in there, right? So I said, no, take it out. Put the old one back. So lucky for me, he pulled it back out and put the other things. So I said, I said, forget that, cause you know what I mean? And cause I would have went through all of that just to get the card. And he was saying like, no, you got a bill on your phone. I said, no, this iPhone I got is paid for, man. I don't owe no bill on this joint. So that messed me up. And then my bank, that particular Cash App that had the most money on, it flipped out on me, and that money just sitting there. I just look at it every day. It'll be there when I get back or whatever. But it was some little stuff. It was some little stuff that really it every day. It'll be there when I get back or whatever. But it was some little stuff. It was some little stuff that really was messing with me when I first got here. So just make sure you cross all you cross all your T's and dot your I's and all that. You know, just yeah. Make sure you do that, so you won't have no. You know, so you just won't have to go through nothing like similar to what I had to go through. Real talk. And but that's another reason. When you got that relationship with your higher self or God, however you want to put it. I really had to rely on that for I always had to rely on that, but I'm just saying it got put to test when I first got here. I said, man. But yeah, I was welcome in, Alpha. Alpha, hit that like button. If you come in, make sure you friend up everybody in the comments. Also, you can friend me, the host. If you friend me, I'm going to definitely the eSIM. You know what? I did a lot of research on that eSIM. Get you. I'm gonna try to message you the name of it. I'm gonna go on YouTube when I go off live, and I'm gonna get the name of this particular one because it's an eSIM that's what I should have got when I can still get it here, but it's a particular one that you can use everywhere. It's like an international eSIM, so I don't know. You might want to do that so you won't have to deal with it. So then if you go to different places, like of course you said you're going. Yeah, right. So I mean, but I was jumpy. Candy 84, welcome in, Miss Candy. Hit that like button for me, Miss Candy. I appreciate you. And if you friend me, I'm gonna friend you back. Also, my good friend, Miss Omnivore 8. You gotta tell me I'm gonna tell you my name. Right? It don't mean my name is Ethan. Like Ethan Allen. Remember Ethan Allen from the Revolutionary War? Ethan. You gotta tell me your name too. I'm just saying if you want to. But what was I talking about? I'm Job. Okay, that's cool. I'm Job Young, right? So I'll be forgetting stuff. A lot. But yeah, just caution. I'm Job Young, right? So I'll be forgetting stuff. A lot. But yeah, just caution your T's, dot your I's, and all that stuff. And oh, the eSIM. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to send you the name of that. Yeah, I'm trying to send you the name of that. I'm gonna try to send you the name of that. What you say? Play the. Oh, make sure. All right. Hey. Make sure you Signs of Magic. Welcome in, Signs of Magic. Hit that like button for me. And yeah. Send me. Message me. I subscribe to your YouTube. It's a YouTube in my bio. Yeah. I make sure you friend me and I'll friend you back. And also make sure you friend my friends in the comments. They're gonna friend you back. Yeah, thanks. Signs of Magic. Make sure y'all get with Signs of Magic. It said you gifted. I appreciate the gifts. I didn't see it. I don't know, cause the internet acting weird. But thanks, Signs of Magic. I appreciate that. I'm definitely gonna subscribe to you. I appreciate the gifts. I didn't see it. I don't know, cause the internet acting weird. But thanks, Signs of Magic. I appreciate that. I'm definitely gonna subscribe to your page and support you. You know what I mean? But yep. Make sure y'all get my gifter. Make sure y'all friend each other up. We all terms. A lot of us, you know what I mean. Like I'm traveling. I'm actually. I appreciate the gifts too because that translates into something good for me. It's good, I'm basically a traveling blogger, and also my people's in the comments, she's gonna be busting a similar move very very soon. So, like when you come on and you support lives and you like the live and share the live and also the gifts, it's very very helpful. It's very very helpful to me, and it's definitely gonna be very very helpful for her when she finally starts traveling and so forth. So, all the support and the help is much appreciated. Um, that's just, I ain't gonna lie. Like, sometimes you get caught up in this. You get this thing, with TikTok. I've been on a lot of rounds inside of this this platform, and it just is what it is. But you got to work it like a job, and if you really want to make money. But I know that my purpose is not really money. My purpose is more than that. You know what I mean? But I do need money to survive. So I do. That's why I got a showcase on this one and my other page. And just like many of us who we're live hosts and hostesses, we have showcases, and we trying to make a way, especially like people that's like living and walking down like the conscious road. Right. That's what really, really counts is your life experience and your experience. Your experiences and the knowledge that you accumulate, and just being able to live the right way. But when you do that, when you step outside the box and you live outside of the mainstream realm, things can get more difficult for you. And this is one of the reasons why I had to move. I had to move to Cambodia, because I had to get away from just a lot of negativity. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and it ain't nothing but negativity there. Nothing but negativity. I mean, people. The people that you love the most in the world, or the ones that supposed to love you the most, are like the worst. So like, hey, I ain't on doom and gloom, but I'm just saying, yeah, East Coast family is wild, because DC ain't no different. But DC is a little different. DC ain't as bad, because you know what? Even in boxing, right? I used to get more love. I used to get more love from my homies in DC, like in the boxing world, than I did from in Philly. Yeah. It's the same. It's the same kind of thing. But like DC and Philly, in Baltimore, like it's kind of you could put somebody from Philly or DC in Baltimore and you won't even know the difference. Like maybe something we might say, our speech, certain little things, how we say things is a little different, but you could put somebody from Philly and DC, or somebody from DC and Philly, and they ain't gonna, it's gonna all be the same. Like, you ain't gonna be able to notice them. You could be undercover, and they ain't nobody gonna peep you. You know what I'm saying? But I had to move, and this journey that I've been on for the last 3 years has taken me away from a lot of people and a lot of things, and places, people, places, and things. So like, this ain't about no doom and gloom, but when you accept certain things, because it's like, okay, let's say back in the day, like when you went into the church or you went into the masjid or whatever the case may be, and you decided to become like a believer, right? That was a class I took. I took years of that class. I did a lifetime of that, right? But what I'm saying is, when I made that decision to become that and to actualize that, I experienced difficulties on that path and on that road. So similarly, when you go and realize that, I experienced difficulties on that path and on that road. So similarly, when you go into higher consciousness, and just on everything that you think that you're going to encounter on that road of higher knowledge and things of that nature, you're going to experience difficulties in certain ways. Like people not going to treat you the same. You know, like if people say, "Oh, you don't want to come to church," and I don't got no reason for going in the. I don't got no problem going in the masjid or going in the. You know, because that's who I. That's a part of who I am. You know what I'm saying? But I don't talk dumb no more. I don't because I know my words mean something. You know what I mean? I know how serious and how powerful words are. So you know you're not going to be. I'm not going to say certain kind of stuff. And I ain't gonna try to agitate. No, I ain't gonna try to agitate nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really past that. Like sometimes you guys just let people you learn in their own time. You know. But no, you ain't gonna get me. I ain't sitting around talking the same foolish mess about myself. You know, because look what everybody been asking me. Like a lot of my people's from Philly, right? They a couple like 3 people said, how long you staying over there? First of all, I'm like, you asking me this online, like I answer it, like I want everybody to know like what I'm doing. Like no, I'm just, you understand what I'm saying? Then they say, well, what made you go to, you know, why you choose? Just, you understand what I'm saying? Then they say, well, what made you go to, you know, why you choose, you know, Cambodia? And I'm thinking in my mind, like, why not? Like why not? Why not come to Cambodia? Why not go to Thailand? Why not go to Vietnam? You know, these are not the like these people have these places have been trending a little bit in recent years, you know, but. A lot of people don't even think nothing. They don't. These a lot of people I'm talking about. My people. They don't think past Miami. They don't think past Vegas. Now you might have a few of them. You may hear somebody talking about Dubai or going to Cartagena. You know what I mean? Going to Colombia or whatever. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of, you know. But that stuff is kind of like mainstream. Like, you know, everybody is going to these places. You know, like, but why ask why? Why not go to Thailand? Why not? Why not go to Cambodia? Do you know anything about these places? Why say like why you go there? And I just be like, you know, like this is why I have to get away from people, because that's like a stupid kind of question for real. You know, because the whole world, we not stuck. You don't have to be stuck where you are. Like it's a whole world out there to see. Besides wherever you at, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole. Okay. You said you only told your sister and cousin that you moved. Right, because guess what? That's the same way how I did. Ain't nobody know I was going. The only people that knew I was going was my peoples that I was staying with. And they didn't know that I was coming to Cambodia, but they knew that I was leaving. They knew I was leaving, but they didn't know where. Yeah, cause I already know, because even my family that they was negative. Right. They say you crazy just for wanting to see another part of the world. Hey, Miss Yogi Podcast. Make sure y'all pick up my gifter. I mean, not my gifter. Make sure y'all friend up my friend, Miss the Yogi Podcast. You know what? Let me see. This is the first time I done went. Yeah, I'm gonna start pinning y'all up. Make sure y'all friend up the pen. The pen. Pick up the pen. I got to get my lingo back, because I haven't been going live, so I ain't as sharp as I used to be. You know what I mean? I can't see. I see that you gave me. Thanks for the gift, Miss Yogi. For some reason, it's not showing on my screen, but it's coming up as you gifted me. So I appreciate all my gifters. Y'all make sure y'all pick each other up and friend each other. Miss Yogi, she's a live hostess too, and she also has a showcase. She has a showcase. She's selling. She has a showcase. So make sure you check her showcase out, and also give her some love. You know what I mean, on her lives and on her content when you see it. You know what I mean, because that's definitely helpful. But yeah, you gotta, for real, me getting away from the States has been like a great escape. I really was making it really was like an escape, because the negativity that's happening where I'm from is so deep. You will not believe. Welcome in, welcome in. Make sure y'all friend everybody in the comments is doing friend for friend. Also, if you friend the host, which is me, I will definitely friend you back, and I appreciate if you hit that like button for me. But yeah, the negativity is deep, and you say I'm in Cambodia now, but you say how did my soul feel when I first landed? I really was like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt a little, because when things started going bad, like when my first couple of days, I told you the bank situation and I couldn't spend my money. Yeah, it's been this last 2 weeks been deep, so I couldn't really enjoy the feeling of being here in the very beginning because of that money situation that went on. But I knew that was something else that God was trying to take me through to test my resolve, to test to see like how hard I trust. You know what I mean? So I had to really just, on some woo side trust, and I saved up a few bucks. And I learned some of the ins and outs of how to economically move around and because I'm not on vacation, you know what I'm saying? And I know like my lifestyle is not really that expensive because I don't party, I don't drink, I'm not overhead. Like it's a lot of stuff that I ain't really doing. So, like my lifestyle is not expensive, so I kind of like know how to live. And I eat good every day. So if I need something, I can, what I mean? I'm cool. But it don't cost a lot of money. It really don't. And as for the money, like truthfully, you can eat good every day. Let's say, especially if you're not eating restaurant, like mainstream restaurant food. And if you're eating like Western food over here, it's gonna be expensive. Well, you might have to spend $20, $30 a day. That's if you're doing it like that. But for real, you can spend $10 a day, 15 tops, and you can eat. I'm talking about anything you want. No, I actually have only seen. I don't know because I don't really be talking to nobody. But I'm in Phnom Penh. Yeah, I'm in Phnom Penh, but I've seen like a few like so-called white people, and I've seen like one. I've only really seen one so-called black guy. Yeah, I've been out a couple times, and this next week I plan on doing a little bit more, but yeah, I plan on doing a little bit more, and this next 2 weeks. Well, this next 4 weeks, but this next 2 weeks I'm gonna be moving around a lot more because I just had to get my stuff set up with my bank situation. That's what I was gonna say. Oh, do it, yeah. That's what's up. Thanks. Yeah, I'm in it. It's pretty. It's nice here. It's really nice. The people, they different. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Ain't no way. Yeah, you get stared at when you walking down the street because yeah, they're not used to. They're not really used to seeing. Seeing you probably up people like me up close every day. So I mean, but they good people. They nice people, and you know, yeah, I feel safe. I mean, I feel safe anywhere. I don't care where I'm at. You know what I mean? Because and I'm in it. I'm in the hood. I'm not on a resort. I'm in it. I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, it don't matter where the truth be told, the whole fear thing, when you're dealing with with high consciousness and stuff like that, fear, you gotta leave it. But really, if you think a certain way, it's gonna be that way. And I really know that I'm safe, so I know that I'm safe. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta be. Fear is a big thing on your elevation. You know what I mean? But I mean, I didn't have certain kinds of fear even when I was ignorant. Honestly speaking, just when I was in the ignorant sleep state, I wasn't scary. The truth, because I'm from the hood. I'm I'm programmed. I'm programmed, and I'm programmed to go. I'm programmed for real. I'm programmed to go. So like from the very beginning. So like I mean I'm just saying I'm cool. You know, uh, as long as you really respect yourself and you respect people and you respect like the differences in people, because when you travel to other places, and I because I've been more to places than just this, you know. No. I understand, Miss Yogi. I get it, but I'm just trying to like tell you, like, no, you. I'm, it's some moments. I've had a couple moments where as though I was like, whatever. If it's this is where it's supposed to end, then this is where it's supposed to end, right? But like one or two instances, I was like at the very beginning, I was like a little. Yeah, that's right, that's right. But it is what it is. Like you know, the same. What you do? The same thing. Ain't nothing more can happen to me here than what happened to me on the streets of Philadelphia, right? Or what if I was coming from Harlem or Detroit or DC? What's gonna happen? What you going? What you gonna do? You gonna shoot me? What you gonna stab me? What you gonna try to rob me or something? Come on, man. Man, mofos been trying to do that all my life, right? Yeah. Yeah, right. Life can happen anywhere. That concept. So, but the truth be told, but it's an energy. Like when you got, okay, us that we are truly from that. It's the same out there. When you walk down the street, they see how you vibrate. It's just like animals. Like if you walk up on a gangster dog and you act all scared of the dog gonna know, like, yeah. But guess what? If you walk up on that dog and you be like, yo, you better chill. To the dog on it, it's people the same. They know like, I don't be, you know what I'm saying? Right? Connected to the flow of life mindset, but no fear in sight. Right. Cause it's all the same no matter where you go. You know? Truthfully, if you want to be truthful, I'll be more not scared, but like, I'll be feeling some way because I'm still getting used to counting this money. You know what I mean? Because the money, like a couple times when I went out and I bought. No. I understand. I get that, Miss Yogi. I understand that. But you know what I be thinking when I go buy stuff? I be thinking they trying to gag me and stuff like that because I haven't mastered the money. I have to a certain degree, but the money is wild. You know, well, it ain't wild. It's just I don't know. I don't know it. Like let's say four. All right, 4,000 reals, Cambodian reals, is $1 American. You feel what I'm saying? So like, let's say if I go to a place or if I eat here and the food, yeah, you ain't gonna be able to count it in one day. That ain't gonna happen in one day. Trust me, you ain't. And I count well. Like I done dealt in retail, all that kind of stuff. Like I done drove cabs. I done had all that stuff. Worked in restaurants and all that stuff. Like I know I count money fast. No. The money that I had when I got here, it ran out, and that's another thing I was gonna say. If you do come here, it would be good for you to try to bring as much American, because one thing that's good about Cambodia accepts the dollar, so the United States dollar here is accepted. Yeah, as a matter of fact, that's like the second thing here. Like it's their money and the U.S. dollar. So if you do bring as much money, bring as much cash as you can, because the machine, when you go to this boat, trust me, I don't want to. The bank machines, they they do you dirty. Thanks for the likes, y'all. I appreciate the likes. Yeah, those So you don't want to have to be using the machine a lot. You know, you want to get as much out at one time as you can. This is stuff that I had to learn on the job, but your money go pretty pretty far. Because if you over here as a single individual, and like myself, I'm single. I'm just here. I'm just me. Literally, I would say for real, food. I'm at the. I ain't been here a month yet, but I'm just saying, rounding it off, between 200 and 300. Between 200 and 300, depending on how much. Because I only really eat once a day. Sometimes I might eat twice. Like if I go a couple days eating once a day, and then I don't know, one day I might just need to eat extra than I eat twice. And then I like to eat a lot like fruit in between, like some watermelon or whatever. I honestly know that I'm going to be abroad, for the rest of my life. I don't see myself really coming back to the States to live. I see myself being here or somewhere over here. It don't necessarily have to be in Cambodia. It could be the Philippines. It could be Thailand. It could be, who knows? It may be somewhere in South America. But I'm just saying, the United States. I'm gonna be honest with you. The United States is very, very expensive. You would do better. It just to think about it, like moving, because a lot of people are moving out of the United States just for the economical reasons. And you ain't gotta go far. You can go to Mexico and live real good. That's especially if you got a business something going on. Yeah, it's real expensive, man. You know what I mean? It's really hard to. It's just you have that option. If you got a passport and you making some money off the internet, go ahead. What would it hurt? Thanks for the likes, y'all. I appreciate that. Keep hitting that like button, y'all. I appreciate it. No, that's cool. But if it's good to give it a try. Even if you just come. It don't have to be here. It could be anywhere. You could go to. Oh yeah. See here. They now this is the reason why I really came to Cambodia. Cambodia visa is easier. I think Cambodia might be easier than Thailand. But I think all of them, Cambodia, Vietnam, you can the visas are easy. They're not as difficult as some other places. That's if you're coming from people coming from the United States. Yeah. Well, the bottom line is, like, listen, when I finally go to Thailand, I probably don't even. Yeah, but you gotta understand, you don't even really have to. You could take a plane and all that, but you could take a train or bus. You could take the bus from Cambodia to Thailand. You don't even really gotta get on the airplane. So it's deep, like it's on real time. I done looked at all of that stuff online. I done seen so many videos from so many. Yeah, like listen, on some real stuff. From here, from the city, the bus ride, I think it's like 9 hours, 8 hours, something like that. From the city where I am now to Bangkok, Thailand, is 9 hours, and it costs $32. It's $32. So I'm just saying, mentally, that's like me at home in the United States. That's like me driving. That's like me going from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to see my people in North Carolina. That's like driving to North Carolina. Yeah, but I'm just saying that's an easy. That's how really easy it is. Like, you can go from Cambodia to Thailand, or you could drive into Vietnam. You could take a plane too. Like, the plane tickets don't be that much. The tickets don't be that much. Might be like $50. It'd be like they like real low. So even the plane tickets be like near to like what that bus. Yeah, it don't be like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy, and you can get the visa at the border. You get the visa at the border. Just like here, when I came here, I got my visa when I got to the airport. So yeah, you get the visa like that. But I think I got the wrong one because it's a certain one. It's called an E visa. The E visa is better. I got the regular tourist visa. No, for here, they don't be that expensive. But here, this one, the 30-day tourist visa is $30. But it's another one that's supposed to be better. It's called an E visa. That one is like $35. So it's not. It's still the same range. Like yeah, it's 35. So I ain't you know, get you some, get you some Cambodia water. Yeah, but it's kind of it's kind of like an adventure. You know, you said, what do they need from you in the process? They need bank statement. No, see, that's what I be trying to. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, yeah, all right. Here they ain't asking all that. They ain't asking you for where you stand. The worst thing they might ask for is your return ticket. But they ain't asking you for bank information. They're not doing that in Cambodia. They're not doing that here. You pay that $30 for that tourist visa. They letting you in. As for the apartments, I see. I'm in the Airbnb. So I got the regular app. Look, the regular pink. The pink Airbnb app. I go in there. I got stuff everywhere. Thailand, Philippines, of course Cambodia. I got places set up, through the Airbnb app, straight up and down. I reserved it. I reserved it through the Airbnb app. Listen, the best thing to do, I'm gonna be honest, is I'm talking about, I got stuff already looked out for in the Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, all of them joints. So I would go with the Airbnb because it's safer. Yeah, it is. Plus, it's really not as much as you think it is because you can get a nice spot. You can get a nice spot if you for real. If you spend $400, if you spend $400, you gonna get a nice spot. No, that stuff like month to month. Yeah, trust me. Trust me. You ain't gonna have no. If you deal with that Airbnb app, I think that's the best option until you get here. And then let's say you make some friends and you develop relationships with people, and then you may be able to find something even more economical, something even more cheaper. Because I've seen a couple of places like on videos, like people talking about it, whereas some really nice places, and they were only paying like $200 a month, $250, $300 a month. Nice, some nice places. I'm talking about with a swim pool, a little gym, a little workout gym, and all that stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you gotta understand. You don't want to get scammed through Facebook or, you know what I mean. You don't want to. So you gotta come here and then develop a relationship with somebody and meet somebody. Then you'll start being able to see. But you gotta get here first. But even through the Airbnb, it's gonna be like, look, because being honest, I might have what I paid. For the first 2 weeks, I paid $212. Right? I paid $212 for 2 weeks. Now I just paid for another 2 weeks. I paid the second 2 weeks. I paid $175. Yeah. So you look at this. I paid $375, $350. Okay, but what I'm saying is, ain't no chances. That's for a whole month. I'm cool, right? And I ain't getting burned. I ain't getting none of that. I'm cool. I got access to a lot right here. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, once you get here, you can, yeah, no question. And that's a lot. That's just in the beginning. Like, that's until you get to, I'm just getting here. I only been here 2 weeks. But I'm just saying, yeah, for $400 a month, it's going to be less than that, a little less than that. $350 a month, $300 a month, you going to be cool. Just cool. Your month going to be $300 a month, $350. You should just count on, don't even count on spending $400. Count on spending like $350. If you keep that in count on that, I'm telling you, you're gonna be in a nice spot. I'm going to go to another city because I want to. It's about $350. I'm going to I want to go see Angkor Wat. So Angkor Wat is in a city called Siem Reap, and I'm gonna probably stay in Siem Reap. Probably a couple weeks, in Siem Reap, and then just make it up from there, like wherever. And then after that, I don't know. I might stay there. I might come back here. Who knows? You know what I mean? But this is where I'm gonna be. Like really just keep doing my thing. Plus, now when it comes to like how I deal with my TikTok shop and all that, it's kind of hard because you can't get samples, but it's just it'll be a little bit harder. It's a little bit harder, especially here because I remember a guy. I watched a couple of videos where a guy you gotta get, when stuff gets shipped to you here, it gotta go to a certain place, so it's a little bit, you gotta go through a lot. So I might I'm still working that out, you know what I mean? But yeah, but at the same time, you can start dealing with stuff that's on the menu here. You know what I mean? Thanks for the gifts. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all friend up my gifter. Make sure y'all friend her up too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta adjust, how I'm gonna do that, and but the whole thing was me getting away and making it here, because when you plan stuff, you kind of like, you will keep looking for reasons not to go, or the food is pretty good. Yeah, the food is good. Yeah, the food is decent. You can get whatever you want over here. You know what I mean? And depending on where you live, everything. If you want to cook your own food, see, this is like a room, but I got my own bathroom though. So, and I got like like the like the thingamajiggy, and but it's cool. I don't have a kitchen, so I can't cook, here. But if you got a place where you got a kitchen and all that, shoot, you can do whatever you want to. You can, but I'm gonna be honest. I use the water is pretty. The water is cool. Yeah, the water is cool. I've been brushing my teeth with the water in the faucet, so, and ain't nothing wrong with me, so yeah, I'm cool. But I know what you're saying. Well, everybody's system ain't the same, but I mean, to be honest, I had to reconcile some stuff. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if I go to the coffee spot and I'm drinking coffee, I'm drinking tea, right? They not. It's just like in the States. You drink spring water and all that, but then you might go to Dunkin' Donuts or something and get a coffee. They not using spring water to make that coffee or filtered water. They using the spigot water to make that coffee. In Dunkin' Donuts. So it's the same here. If I go get some, and I've been drinking the coffee and I'm cool. So like, I'm not going, that water is good. Hey, look. But no, that's something that is good, that you understand certain issues, but no, the water cool. That is cool. Now, I ain't drinking. I got water, but um, man, I'm taking a shower in it. So we health conscious, right? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, they making. You think they making spring coffee and tea out of spring water? They turning the faucet on and they making the tea out of that, and the water and the coffee out of that. Right? Ain't no way around it. And I ain't going. I don't straight up drink. I don't drink spigot water in the States. So I just do this. But hey, if I get some coffee or something, I ain't worrying about it. It is, like you said, it is what it is. That's what it is, right? But shoot. But other than that, things is cool. Things is gonna open up. The more you get acclimated, the more because like I said, this week coming, I'm gonna buy a phone. I'm gonna buy a phone with a little cheap phone. Cause the guy, he said phones cost about $85. I got some money now, but I don't need it right now, so I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna get it next week. Cause I got some more money coming. No, that's what I'm trying to figure out, whether I should do the E thing. I'm gonna investigate that tonight. No, I'm gonna check tonight, cause you kind of like made me more aware of something that I already knew about but wasn't thinking about, the e-card thing. So I'm gonna try to I might try to deal with that because I really need the GPS. Yeah, I need the GPS. Thanks for the likes, y'all. I appreciate y'all hitting the like button. Y'all make sure y'all friend everybody up. Everybody friend each other in the comments, and if you come in and out and you friend me, I'm definitely gonna friend you back at the end of the live. Well, this the thing. I got an old iPhone. That's what I'm using. It's not unlocked, but it's not locked like company locked. It's paid for, but it's not unlocked. So like it's a T-Mobile joint. So you know what I might do? I probably can get somebody to unlock it here. Yeah, I probably can get somebody to unlock it here. Hey, Miss Lena, welcome in, Miss Lena. Miss Lena, how you doing, my good friend? It's good to see you. I ain't seen you in a while. I can call T-Mobile to do that. Likewise. Good to see you. I said I'll be checking out. I checked. I was on your page the other day. I went on there and liked one or two of your pictures. It's good to see you doing well. Well, I'll probably do that tomorrow. Tomorrow is well, I'm 12. We 12. What time is it? And make sure y'all friend up my gifter, Girls Corner. All right, Miss Yogi. I appreciate the support too. I appreciate you coming in, and I'll see you soon. Yeah, I'm gonna see you soon. I appreciate that. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all friend. Wow. I think they ready to shut me off. Hold up. Hey, yo, they was ready to turn me off, y'all. I'm like, what the heck? It's 12:30. It's 11:39. It's 11:39 at night here. Thanks for the likes, Miss Lena. Make sure y'all friend up Girls Corner. Miss Lena, she I don't know, she don't go live like she used to, but she definitely shares a TikTok showcase and shop. She sells like home decor and things of that nature. Y'all make sure y'all friend her up. Yeah, the puzzle. I did it real quick. Yeah, I did it. I matched the puzzle. Yeah, it's 11:39 at night. Yep, it's a little bit late. You know what I mean? But make sure you hit that like button. Welcome in, Nora. Thanks for the likes, Miss Lena. Yep, but yeah, that phone thing, it really slowed me down. Yeah. It's about to be 12 o'clock. I mean 12 a.m. here. But you see, it's nighttime. It's nighttime here. Yep. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get that phone. I gotta get something because I need that GPS. You need the GPS in order to move around. Thanks for the heart, me. Make sure y'all get my gifter. Make sure y'all pick up my gifter, Miss Lena, Girls Corner. Yep. What I was gonna say? Yeah, because you know what? It's yeah, I know everything work out. I just had to be patient. You know, God, Allah the Most High. You know what I mean? Test your resolve. No, I am because I'm gonna probably be up to about two or three. I'm gonna be up to about 2 or 3. I ain't sleepy yet. But I got in the shower. I'm like up. You know what I mean? But I'm definitely yeah. I'm gonna be up for a while. But you need that GPS because everything looked the same here. The coffee is good. It's strong. It's different. It's different. It's good. Every place got their own little the way. I kind of miss my coffee in America, but the coffee is good. The coffee is good. It's different though. Just like Mexico and stuff like that and all that. Everything everywhere is different, but their coffee is good. It's good. I miss my coffee. But yeah. Me too. I drink it twice a day. That's the only thing. That little gym I found is good. I know I said I was getting the membership, but I didn't get a membership. I just pay every day. Every day is $1. Basically, it's 4,000. What is it? 4,500 real. So it's like $1.50 a day. So you can just go there and pay like $1.50 a day. So I like it. You know what I mean? I definitely like it. So you know, I'm definitely I'm gonna be there tomorrow. Probably go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah. Hey, Miss Foodie Block. How you doing? Thanks for the heart me. Make sure y'all pick up my friend, Miss Foodie Block. She's a live hostess. She yeah, I gotta get used to I gotta get used to this again. Hold up. Yeah, Miss Foodie Block, she's on the pen. She's a live hostess. She's a food critic. You know what I mean? She critiques multiple restaurants and that she frequents and stuff like that. So she definitely has a very, very, very good page, and she goes live nearly every day. She goes live a lot, and she's a very interesting person, a very, very good person, and she's been one of my besties for a very long time on TikTok. Yeah, we've been friends for a very long time. Y'all make sure y'all link up with her. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to catch you on time. You know I moved to Cambodia. I'm in Cambodia. I'm gonna try to catch you live. Thank you. Thanks for the roses. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all coming to help me out too. I really do. Especially on my Captain Avatar. I appreciate that. I truly do. Yeah, I'm in Cambodia. Yep, I'm gonna be moving around in Southeast Asia for it's pretty good. I like it here. It's a whole different vibe. I mean, it's very, very laid back. Truthfully, I was asked earlier, do I feel safe? I actually do feel safe. You know what? And your friend, Miss Yogi, she was in here earlier. She asked me, do I feel? I do feel safe. I really do. I mean, you're never really completely safe nowhere. You know what I mean? But I feel safe. I actually feel safe. Yeah, I just do. Yep. I can't complain. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, I feel good here. It's good. It's really good. You know what I mean? And let's say I have to worry about, you have to worry about other things because it is. But you know what? The things you have to worry about here is not the same things that you have to worry about at home in the States. You know what I mean? It's just the differences. But I like it. Yeah, I like it. People are different. Like, people here are not aggressive. But don't get it twisted. These people will mess you up. You know what I mean? Right. The people is different, but it's all the same. if you can make sense of that statement, because they're not aggressive. But like I said, I don't care where you go on this earth. I mean, no, these people will f you up bad. Believe that. but they like just like so-called black people. Like we good people. We very godly. We'll take care of you. We're very good people, but we're very vengeful in our retribution. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you cross us up, then we're gonna do you dirty, right? But they the same way. But they different. They different. But it's nice here. You know? Oh, for sure. Well, on a level, certain things, people, the guy we be actualizing. You know how like they talk about the forgiving, how we're so forgiving. Well, if you know who you truly are, then you know that's God like, that's God like energy, to be forgiving, to be merciful. Mr. Sippy, I-70, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? You know that's really. Make sure y'all friend the pinned account, Mr. Sippy. You know, that's like God like energy, to be forgiving and understanding and all of that. Loving, you know what I mean? Because, us as a people, we are loving people. We are aggressive. We are a certain way. That's because certain things have been put on us, but we are very, very loving. We give we get the shirt off our back, you know. You know what I mean? So like, it's a two-way street. Yeah. Good to see you, bro. I appreciate you coming in, man. Appreciate you hitting that like button too, man. Nah, I appreciate you, man. It's good to see you too. I've been off a long time, off the live scene. I had to get my energy back up. I'm glad I jumped on the humbug. Yep. Yeah, it has been a minute. Yeah. But getting it together, keeping it together, and all of that. Let me get you on the pin, because I ain't put you on the pin. Make sure y'all pick up the pinned account. She's a live hostess too. She's one of my besties. And hey, look, and it's funny. You've been supporting me like off the live. Like we met. You came on my live way back. But then even ever since we still been like, yo, what's up, and all that different stuff. You know what I mean? Even when I've been off live. Yeah, so y'all make sure y'all pick her up. Yeah. Nah, cause listen, look, we could do something real. I'm telling you, like, we could do something real good. Especially with where we at now. And like where the moves you about to make, and it's a lot of stuff, because like for real, people need to know how certain things go. People need to know that they can do it. And like a lot of times the people, the family be hating. The friends in the family be hating, but at the same time they be inspired though. They wish they could do some of the things that we do as high conscious individuals, They really wish that they could do, whether just speak the truth about certain things, or just be a certain way. So a lot of us, that is our purpose, is to show people that happiness and success can be achieved in spite of whatever it is that you probably have been going through. And don't nobody know you like your friends and your family, so they know what you've been through. They know what it took for you to make it this far. They know what it took for you to rebuild a positive mindset and attitude. They know what you've been through. So like, when even if they don't even acknowledge you by liking and all that, they see you. But guess what? Your reward is with God. And that's really what it is, A lot of people ain't never going to acknowledge you, or acknowledge, But you got to reconcile that. Right. You know what I mean? Inspire these people to do better and to do right. That's what it is. I know that's like what I'm supposed to be doing. That's why I just, do what I do, try to live a clean life, or I do live a clean life, and that's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stay away from showing off or whatever, any form of that, you know. But yeah, I'm happy with how things is going. I'm thankful. I'm just thankful and grateful. You know what I mean? Just D1. And the perfect alignment by being in the flow of life mindset. Yeah. The flow of life mindset is accepting things for what they is and for what they are. You know, let's say letting your higher self, letting God lead your steps. You know, metaphysically understanding, metaphysically mindfulness, yeah, for surely mindfulness. But the mind state creates, because guess what? I say one thing, it don't take $1 million or whatever you think it is to make a move away from, let's say, to make a move away from, let's say, that negativity or that thick, dense reality of of hate, the hate and all that. No, it don't take a lot. It just take hit. You just gotta say you're gonna do it, and then you make it happen. Because the universe will start working for you. The universe will start helping you and assisting you in little small ways, but that mean a lot. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, okay, get a plane ticket. But no, don't get a plane ticket. Get your passport. Okay, don't worry about it. Spend a couple $100, get your passport. Once you get your passport, that passport means that you can go somewhere. And then from there, okay, put the money together, get you, to see how much the plane ticket gonna cost. All right, where you gonna stay? All right, I'm gonna stay. All right, boom. How much is it? All right, you know what I mean? And then you just work it out little by little. There ain't no it's just like living. It is living, right? It's just that you living. Let's say you living on the move. You living somewhere else. You ain't gotta. Right. We out. You know what I mean? Or I'm out. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. And it's not hard. A lot of people, they scared. They scared to move. Don't be scared. Move. Because guess what? For a lot of us go through so much stuff where we from. You feel like you alone. People don't support you. You always by yourself. No love. All that. Guess what? I could do that in Thailand. I could do that in Cambodia. I could do that. I can go to Ecuador. I can go live in Mexico for 4 months by myself. Right, yeah. So you know what I mean? So I can go live in Mexico and be by myself. I can go to South Africa and be by myself. And the same as I am in Philly. Or New York or DC. Or Detroit or Baltimore. I could be the same. You know what I mean? So man, look. Right, because a lot of our family and friends are not in a good state of mind. Not to elevate or to live an elevated life. You know what I mean? That's why people always try to remind you about certain things and try to constantly try to pull you back into into the old mindsets and stuff like that. You said aloneness includes mindset and spiritual too. Yeah. And guess what? Once you mastering yourself enough to know that even being mad about it, see, if you're still mad about certain stuff, then you're not over it. You really gotta get with your higher self. God. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't gonna lie, my education in life, with religion, mainstream religion, has educated me on how to carry a lot of stuff on the higher level. You know what I'm saying? Meaning the connection with my higher self, God, which is me, you know what I'm saying, it made me know and understand that it's just me and me. Up high and down low, it's me. So you will never know if you trust yourself unless you just be to yourself. So for real, you need, thanks for the gifts too. You need that. You need that alone time. You need because, and then once you get to a certain point, and the people will come. You know what I'm saying? It'll come, but you know, I just know for me in my journey, like I just know I had to get away from a lot. Like I got a lot of friends. I got a whole gang of friends. I got a gang of friends, family, exes, O's, all that kind of stuff. I got children. I got grown children. I got children. I got grandchildren. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying I had to work through a lot to get to the point where I am now. You know what I mean? And I'm doing all right. You know what I mean? I'm doing all right. And hey, it's just me and God. And I'm enjoying it. And I ain't got no fear about it because, like I said, and back home it's the same way. I mean, meaning like I'm by myself. By myself. Ain't nobody really checking up. Like, you know what I mean? Like that. A couple people checking up just to see how far I done got by myself. You know what I mean? But they ain't really checking. They ain't really checking to see what's going on. You know what I mean? That's okay. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm starting to wear down a little bit. I got to get something to munch on. What time you going on when you finally going on? You going on today? Right. Yeah, I mean, because, listen, even what I said earlier, when I said about people asking about, like, well, what made you go there? Or what made you do this? And I'm just thinking to myself, like, what makes sense to you? Like, you know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, no, I've had stalkers in the past. They all gone now because this last 3 years has been a detox. I've detoxed my whole life, and in this last 3 years, I'm somebody else. I'm somebody different. You know what I mean? I'm somebody totally different. But I know the feeling. I definitely got my lovers is my haters. Actually, my biggest haters rather. But so it's all good. You know what I mean? Everything about me is new. You gotta see, and that's another thing. Having courage, developing something new stuff. You know what I mean? That's what the future is. The future is bright for people who know they self, who know what they trying to do, know the kind of people that they trying to be around. All of that. You know what I mean? No, I dig it. I dig it. Shoot. Yeah, I done blocked so many people over the last few years, especially in the beginning. My blocking in the very beginning, I blocked everybody, family, friends, exes, all that. Like I might even block. I blocked a couple of my kids because I got grown kids. I might block them because yeah, but I'm a Capricorn sun, but I'm a Sagittarius moon. So no, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius moon. So I'm definitely fire, and it's Sagittarius. It's in my 6 times. Yeah, I'm Sagittarius 6 times in my. It's like shoot. You see, Sagittarius is more on my chart than than Capricorn. But no, I'm a Capricorn sun. So like, yeah, I'm definitely the holy warrior. But I've always been very disciplined. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm definitely. That's what it's a lot of fire. Like my fire, but my fire is discipline. Because I'm a Capricorn. That's how like people be like, they be like, yeah, okay. I'll be like, okay. I'm gonna keep the same energy. I'm gonna act like you don't exist. I'm gonna literally act like you don't exist. Okay. Yeah, so no, I dig it. So you definitely on the move, you get busy, the whole 9 yards. Yeah. But you know what? You on the move, you get busy, the whole 9 yards. Yeah. But you know what? Bringing all of that together in the last, well, not 3 years, maybe last 8, 9, 10, about 10 years, uh, just knowing yourself is a lot. Because even when people talking about astrology and astronomy and things of that nature, you will never know yourself if you really know. Even stuff dealing with the Bible and Jesus and Christ consciousness and all of that kind of stuff. Okay. Wow. Yeah, you on fire. Yeah, that's a lot of fire. But you will never you will all of that stuff, even all of that stuff has some. You can't know yourself without knowing, like astronomy and astrology is relevant to everything. How you do business, when you get married, everything. You know what I'm saying? Because like, look, what I was gonna say, like when I talk to like people, my family in the church, right? And they talk about, yeah, astrology, blah 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 blah, this and that third. What they say? Yeah, but I say, well, you believe in Jesus, right? And they be like, yeah. They be hyped when you say something about Jesus. Well, I love Jesus too, but guess what? When Jesus was born, right? Remember the three magi, the men that came because when Jesus was born, the magi, right? Okay, the magi knew that the Christ was coming, right? Okay, how did they know? These three magi, these three, you know what I mean? These three magi. How did they know? They knew from astronomy and astronomy. They knew what was going on through these sciences. So, you know what I mean? It's all interconnected. It's all interconnected. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Right. It's all of that stuff. All of that knowledge is interconnected. It's very and sad to say that through mainstream indoctrination, religion, and stuff like that, people have been misled away from the knowledge, the true knowledge that will help them make their lives better. And really, the more disconnected you are from yourself and knowing yourself, the more disconnected you are from the true and living God. So, not knowing the truth about these type of things will put you closer to God. You know what I mean? So, but a lot of time people be so programmed, and they don't accept it. So they just try to. The most they can say, "Oh, you crazy? Oh, you talking that crazy stuff? Oh, nigga, you on that voodoo stuff?" Because I remember one time one of my nephews. I had on like he was saying something about because I had on like a stone hanging around my neck, and he's like, "Man, you got that voodoo chain and this and that." I'm like, "Voodoo?" I'm like, man. I mean, people just listen. People say all kinds of stuff. You said folks in the church be scared to venture out of Jesus. Yeah, and Jesus ain't claiming them. I mean, it'll blow their mind to even know and understand that what they think of that man is not even right. It's just, I'm just saying. So everybody ain't meant to be on that. Like, you know what I mean? The sun is the sun. That's right. And then you gotta like. Everything is with the mainstream is supposed to be taken literally, right? With the understanding of you have to understand it this way, but you have to be taken literally. They don't know like allegory. Allegory. The sun is the sun, right? Okay, the son of God. it can go. Listen, this stuff is so deep. The true. The son of God. it can go. Listen, this stuff is so deep. The true. You're right, and it's a lot. It's just a lot. Like how I got a chance to, I'm telling you how I figured out a lot was through like just the little bit with yin yang. You know how like the yin yang, like the light and the dark, and basically you can't have one without the other. Yeah, that's crazy. That's just like when you see some of those extremists in religion whipping themselves. You ain't gotta whoop yourself. The karmic cycle, the cycles of karma will whoop your A for you. You don't have to. You don't have to whoop yourself. If you're doing wrong, life gonna whoop you eventually. And if it don't get you this time, it'll get you when you manifest it, when you come back. Yeah, it's wild, but you know, time as time goes, you. I was listening to this young girl on YouTube, right? And I made a video. I didn't post it, but I was talking about how I follow and I listen to a lot of younger people because they mindsets be more innocent. It don't be as messed up. So sometimes they be dropping jewels and don't even be knowing. But this little young girl was talking, and the subject of her talk was on YouTube was that religion and spirituality, like basically she was saying spirituality has become what religion is, meaning like it's like a what's the word? It's more people more on it because it's trending. That's true. Just like little kids know good people from bad people and all that. But it's a lot of spirituality is trending. But what I'm saying is, like let's say, but a lot of people don't understand that, like spirituality is not all peaches and cream. It's just not. The same way religion wasn't all peaches and cream. It was some difficult aspects of the life that a lot of people went away from those difficulties because they couldn't take them. Like when people, spirituality is trending like classic religion. That's why. So you gotta, because as you adjust to the matrix, see, the matrix ain't going nowhere. You ain't escape. The matrix is made for you. The people who really achieve that balance, they receive a key. You get it? You get, if you establish and you that balance, you get a key. Okay? But guess what? You can't get the balance by thinking that, let's say, you're right. It's multiple rights. The matrix was made for you. As you adjust for the matrix adjusts for you. And all of a sudden you thinking you right. All of a sudden you stuck in the lane of something of you thinking that you're right. Because the highest is knowing that it's multiple dimensions going on simultaneously at the same time. At the same way, it's something going this way, it's an exact and equal opposite going on in every which way in between. So you can't, what, you spying on me, nephew? So, you can't be right. Nobody's right. That's why you see, like, certain, if you really get into like let's say the people that mastered meditation in that particular life, they and mastered not moving in the mental and the physical. These are the ones who were able to master high levels of basically the matrix that was created. This system was created for us to learn, to win, or to lose many, many times over and over and over again. And it's all about mindset. The same way you can create, as creators, we can create heaven, we can create hell. Okay, hell is real. The same way you can create, as creators, we can create heaven, we can create hell. Okay, hell is real, right? Okay. So is heaven. You have millions of hells. You have millions of heavens. Get it? So like the best thing for you is to be still and solid enough in your mindset and your way of being to create for you what you want. Not having somebody tell you, listen, if you got knowledge, you know, listen, I'm over here and I'm developing my stuff for me. What am I going to waste my mind, power, my energy arguing with you? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's like a graduate. And for real, for a lot of, it take years and years and years for people to stop trying, and I'm one of them. I used to be the type of person try to tell somebody something. I'm just saying. And, yep. That's the way I see it. You know what I mean? But I think I'm ready to jump over here. I'm ready to rest my neck. It's 12:10. It's 12:10 over here. I see my nephew. He probably nephew. What you watching me? He probably watching me from the outside. You know how you can watch somebody live without jumping on. You know what I mean? No, I love my nephew. You know what I mean? He definitely one of my faves. He's actually one of my disciples. You know what I mean? But guess what? Like I said, you know, like no, I ain't say this time, but like even my children, I have my children. I brought my children up on Islam, and I brought my children up a certain way, you know. And the person might say, "Hey man, your kids don't mess with you, man. My kids mess with me, but my kids may not mess with because they don't understand me." And my nephew, the one who just flashed through here, what I'm saying is, they going through what I already been through. They think they know everything. They think they smart, or they think they know more than me. Okay, you may know something, but guess what? What you talking about? I already been there. It's okay. It's not. You know what I mean? Let me do what I'm doing. If anything, you better be glad that you had somebody like me that you can learn from. As simple as that. Because when it was things that my father and grandfather and mother that I wasn't wise enough at the time to respect and to acknowledge what they knew about life that I didn't experience yet, to benefit from it until they're gone. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm just saying is maybe that's a part of life that a lot of us got to go through. We got to recognize. You got to say like, damn, you know, I remember Pops was saying that. You know what I mean? Or Mom, or remember when Grandma used to be saying that in the third. She knew what the hell she was talking about. A lot of different stuff. And see, it ain't everything. Don't got to be worded that flies talking that fly stuff. It's the conscious community do the same thing as the religious Muslims, the religious Christians talk all that fly mess. But see, the devil be working, or that energy that you call the devil, it gets you away from the people or the things that's best for you. And if you're lucky, way down the line, you'll realize certain things. And I'm one of them people. I realized way down the line a lot of stuff. And hey, that's life. Everybody gotta live their life, and they gotta learn, or they gotta get it when God wants them to get it, right? So, hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Yeah, he said this is purgatory. Don't worry, we learning these lessons, and we gonna master ourselves, and we're gonna win, you know, and we just gotta stick to it, but we gotta focus in on self. I'm actually a coach. I'm a boxing coach. I ain't no. Is somebody calling me? Somebody calling me. That's funny. Yeah, I got a phone number. I got a phone number hooked up. You know, like I paid for it. I actually got, as long as I'm on the Wi-Fi, I can call people. So I got a phone. I can call people on the phone. But I appreciate y'all, and hopefully yeah, I'm gonna send you that thing about the e-card. It was something I said that I was gonna send you, but I think of it. No, likewise. Just make sure when you go live, make sure you send me a request. Just send me a request to both of them, so I'll make sure I can jump on with you when you get on. And I appreciate y'all. And I see y'all. I see y'all soon in the TikTok streets. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Peace.